Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's One Piece Treasure Cruise video I will be showcasing two different teams for the two variations of the Super Boss without using any new units. This Super Boss is a literal nightmare, it is horrible, not fun at all to team build around in my opinion. My teams are not the best, obviously, because I don't use new units and I don't have them either. My team versus Int does a bit over 2 billion damage and my team versus Strength does around 1.5 billion. All of my Super Tandem and Final Tap limit break abilities are at level 1, so of course if yours are higher you will do more damage. And the same goes for the Cotton Candy and level limit break levels, because if you have higher than me then your characters have better stats. Without further ado though, let's challenge this horrible Super Boss in Kizuna Garp. My team versus the Int variation will be using Ace and Yamato as captains, entering on Ace, and then a Super Tandem Ace friend captain, the Anniversary Legend, the most recent one. This team actually needs you to have a paralysis removing support for at least 2 turns for stage number 2. I am personally using V1 Legend Bartolomeo on my Demon Nico Robin. We are also using the Whale Sharks as our ship for easier perfects and a higher attack boost, so more damage. Versus Dadan and her goons, our support will activate, completely removing paralysis. Then you want to activate the special of your friend captain for matching slots on your top and bottom row, and then a chain boost for 3 turns, but also his unique chain buff. Then you want to activate Roger, who will give you an attack boost, deal damage, which deals with all of the goons on the stage, making it super easy for you to beat Dadan. You just attack, hit your perfects, increase your chain as much as possible, and then of course move on to the final stage. I also have to mention, if you do not beat stage 2 in one turn, your run has failed. Entering stage number 3 now, after the preemptive, both the special bind and the bind will be completely removed because of our captain Ace Yamato. Our first special will be V2 Oden, who will give us a high color affinity boost and also a buff for our future attack and ore boosts. Then comes Demon Robin, who will provide us with a conditional attack boost, which can of course survive through Garp's intimidation. Then we want to super swap our Captain Ace to Yamato to apply burn to Garp through immunity and gain chain boundaries. Then we activate Yamato to get another conditional attack boost, which is allowed because of Robin, and a boosted attack boost because of Oden. Then we activate V3 Law, who will make all of the non-matching slots into matching and will also provide us with a boosted ore boost, again because of Oden. Finally, we activate the super type of our friend Captain Ace for resistance drops, and we attack starting with Robin and our captain because they are non-Psi units, then with every Psi unit that also has a color affinity boost to do over 2 billion damage. Also have in mind that the conditional attack boost of our Ace Yamato and the ore boost from our Law survive Garp's intimidation because they are applied for 2 turns instead of 1. For our team versus the strength variation, we are going to use Beckman and Rue as our captain, and then the friend captain will be the super evolution of Uta, the Q1, and we also will have the same Uta as a crewmate. We also want to activate the crewmate Uta special in stage number 1 so we can have the maximum attack boost and ore boost Uta can provide by stage number 3. For your dual units, enter on Sanji and Usopp, and you must have at least 5 shooter characters in the crew to gain access to the Captain Superclass. Our ship is the Whale Sharks again for more damage and easier perfects, and in stage number 2, you want to activate the friend Captain Uta special to get the full board of locked tandem slots and also a chain boost. Then activate Beckman and Rue for 3 turns of chain boundaries and also an ore boost buff, and then activate their superclass to reduce 2 turns of the enemy's damage reduction. Finally, for the stage, activate Roger to deal with all of the goons because of his damage and to also get a 3-turn color affinity boost for everyone. Very important, because 1 turn of damage reduction is remaining. Start your attack with Beckman and Rue so you can completely remove it, and then the rest of the units can do damage and you can easily beat Dadan. My barrier penetration limit break ability for Beckman and Rue is at maximum level so you can remove the damage reduction no matter what and be safe. In the final stage now, we are going to get the chain boundaries, the chain boost, the attack boost, the ore boost and the color affinity. So we want to activate the super class of our friend captain to boost our attack boost and aura boost. Then we want to activate Sanji, so we remove both the defensive effects from Garp, damage reduction and threshold. And finally we want to super swap Usopp to Yasop and activate him to gain a conditional attack boost. We will also drop resistances on Garp. We start our attack with Roger and Usopp Yasop, and then comes everyone else, ending the chain on either one of the Uta characters depending on the level of their final tap ability. And unfortunately for our damage, because of intimidation, the base attack boost that Usopp Yasop can provide is removed. These are my two teams versus the Garp Super Boss though, without using any new units. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments down below, I will do my best to help, and you can also of course share your team ideas with everyone else. To see my 6 different teams for the normal boss, definitely check the video on the left, and as always, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.